and I am playing Resident Evil Remake, and hopefully live with my stream. Fucking auto playing. God. That's what happens when a shit like that. Alright, Echo. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh.
Sacrificial lamb. You will receive our most sacred bond.
Thank you, Watch. I appreciate you.
It begins now.
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, stop it. Hey, Yankee. Got your name?
Leon.
Quiet type, eh? I'm Luis Serra. Guess you, me, picked the wrongest spot to vacation, eh? Hey, stop it. You move, I move. And I'm beat up enough as it is. I can see you're thinking. Bet you've been in spots like this before, huh? I guess you're here looking for someone. One more guess. Maybe. Senorita?
Young girl? Talk. Now.
All right. See, heard chatter about moving, senorita.
Moving her. Where?
Who knows? But later, saw some men dragging someone to the old church. Hanging with you, not healthy.
Hey, we're not done here!
Later, amigo.
Really? Like, as soon as I start playing? Okay, hold on a second. What's up?
What are you doing?
I'm streaming right now.
You what?
I'm streaming. What's up?
I found this picture of my dad I wanted to show you.
Okay, I'll be in there in a sec.
Alright, bye.
I love you too, bye. Alright, I'll be right back. My mom wants to show me something real quick. No, I'm not going to tell my mom. Wait, sorry about that. My mom wanted to show me some.
My gear.
Hold on one second. Oh, hey, how's it going, Ben? It's Ben Rye, the science guy. It's Friday.
Condor 1 to Roost. I've located Baby Eagle.
Well, at least it's the weekend, right,
Sounds like she's
man?
being kept in some church.
Great. That's good news.
I heard it from this guy I met. Said his name is Luis Serra. There's something fishy about him. I need you to run a background check.
We'll call Condor 1. I'll see what I can find. In the meantime, make your way to that church.
Right. I'm probably due for confession anyway. Condor 1, out.
I know that feeling, man. Trust me.
Puedes correr, pero no te puedes esconder.
Don't fight it. Don't fight it.
Hey, that's my gear.
Damn it. Oh, come on. What the fuck? Oh, that's lame. Oh, well. What are the odds? Fucking parrying back into a trap.
Not bad, right?
Still not something I'd want to do. I'm sure theoretically I could do it, but, you know, it just wouldn't be very fun for me. I don't like challenges that make you play a game different than the way it was made to be played. Like, hey, we have this game that's built around using guns, so I encourage you to not use guns for a trophy. No, thank you. There should be another rat around here somewhere. There he is. There is a trophy for doing a handgun and knife only. But that isn't as bad.
I'll be taking these back.
Over here, stranger.
Over here, stranger. What are you buying? What are you selling? That's a good gun, stranger.
Let's do some business then, eh?
Oh, that's right. I need to store the other shotgun I'm not using. That's another thing I like about the remake. They let you actually store weapons so you can have all the weapons in one playthrough. You just could not in the original game, even with the biggest crate. Or storage case, you know what I mean?
Welcome.
I think so, but it's seeming like they're going to be remaking Resident Evil 1 and Code Veronica first. That's the current rumor.
I've got something.
And honestly, I'm okay with that.
you. Anything else I can help? Give that the care it deserves, mate. I still have some new items. You might be in a bit more space. Never hurt anyone. Perfect size for you, stranger. Go on, take this as well. Free of charge. All yours, stranger. Got a selection. Pleasant travels.
Oh wait, that's right. I need to use the spindle to get the map, treasure map.
Welcome. You've got a soft spot for treasure, eh? Come back.
Cause some games theoretically could use it.
Anytime.
They thought that would be the next trend, and it turned out not to be. I think the only game that you can actually play 8K in is the Tourist. And honestly, 8K is not a thing and does not need to be a thing. Oh shit, that's right, I forgot to repair my knife. Totally forgot about that. I need to do that. Okay? 4K should be the absolute limit. And okay? In order to fully parse 4K, you have to be sitting pretty close to the TV. From a distance, you're not going to be able to pick apart the pixels, okay? 8K, you almost literally cannot tell the difference with the naked eye.
Gun rhymes with fun. Well,
It's just not worth it. Oh, I did repair it, okay.
Buy something, eh?
Like, legitimately, if you were standing all the way across the room, you couldn't even fully see 4K pixels. In order to even properly fully see 4K, you have to be standing about where I am standing at right now from the TV. And that's, you know, I mean, unless, of course, you have, like, NASA sight, okay? So, even with 4K, you have to be sitting close to the TV to appreciate it. 8K would be literally such a huge deal that you couldn't even hardly tell the difference.
All right.
Fuck. Well, 4 out of 5 isn't bad. Camarado! Damn it, almost. Oh, come on. Really? Hold on. I feel like I can do that better, the whole thing. And reload my autosave. The perfectionist in me. Okay, let's try this again. 1, 2. Three.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, well, at least it didn't grab me. Really? Fuck. There we go.
Out of the way.
And you get the first small key here, which we'll be going back and using here soon. Damn it. Yeah, the first handgun's kind of inaccurate. Kind of bullshit. Great job, asshole. Fuck. Hey, dude, give me a fucking break. Alright, asshole. I'm so rusty, honestly. It kind of pisses me off, too. Yeah, fuck it.
Sorry.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Next.
And tons of enemies swarm you in this. I think it's actually better to just kind of get what you need to get and get out, honestly. Okay. It really just depends. Oh, hey, I got a twofer. Honestly, usually just sandwiches, man. I need to eat more cereal, though. I haven't had cereal in fucking forever. I miss cereal. I don't know how long it's been since I had cereal, but it's been a while. But I was a huge fan of cereal. Like I was a cereal guy. I used to save the treasures in this game until I got, I used to save the treasures in this game until I got, like, the best jewels for each one. But then I found out that, honestly, just doing that doesn't really serve much of a purpose. Like, you're just sitting on large amounts of treasure for a long period of time.
Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for? Not only will you need cash, but you'll need guts to buy that weapon. Pleasant.
Like, I legitimately was cash strapped for large parts of the game because I was saving it for the best jewels. And honestly, it's just better to just, for the most part, you know, sell what you can.
Travels.
Certain things, of course, no, you should keep and wait till you have the best jewels. But like general items, yeah.
All right.
Not really, dude. You get more money for different combinations. You know that, right?
Puedes correr. ¡Agarrando! Detrás de ti.
And you, like, you get a certain amount for putting in 3 red stones, okay? But then you also get more money for putting in a red one, a blue one, and a yellow one. That's how you get the most money. Like, there's different ways you can do it. God, it's fucking traps. Nah, that sucks. And here's where we get the second Castilian statue. There's more treasure here, but I'm trying not to fire my gun. It's gonna look the chainsaw guy.
There you go. Damn it.
Way to go, dipshit. You hurt your own guys. Oh, I got him. Goddamn traps. Okay, now that's taken care of, I can get the treasure hanging up here.
I think that was the last one.
I was trying not to alert him before. Oh god, these fucking traps. Hold on. let me see what you're saying. No, it's not. The treasure isn't lost. It's just you get a dirty pearl. That's worth less. So you still get the treasure. It's just not worth nearly as much. Fucking crap.
No good.
I'm also excited to see what a truly, Oh, okay, no, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure they are going to remake Resident Evil 5. I don't think that's something you have to worry about. They even hint to it in Resident Evil 4 remake. Okay, so I just think, you have to bear in mind, dude, that they usually have 2 or 3 teams working on 2 or 3 different Resident Evil games at the same time. So, the Resident Evil 5 remake is probably already well into production, it's just not ready yet. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll do it this way. It is happening. I just think they're focusing on doing the Resident Evil. It looks like, and obviously it's a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt. But it looks like their next big game that they're working on is the remake of Resident Evil 1. But like an actual reimagining this time. Like a modernized gameplay. And you know, I know some people were like not cool with that. They were kind of pissed off. But honestly, I'm down for it. The first time they remade it, it kept the same gameplay. It was like a remake. It was a remake. This is going to be more like a reimagining. Modernized gameplay, free aiming, behind the back. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. Imagine the Spencer Mansion with modernized gameplay and behind the back camera and aiming. Could be fucking awesome. Honestly, you know what I mean? And like I said, the original game was a remake. This is going to be a reimagining, so it's still going to be worth it. It's not going to be redundant. Last time they left the gameplay mostly the same, you know what I mean? This time it'll be a top-to-bottom overhaul, so it's not just do the same thing. Like it was just the same thing over again, then no. But this is going to be completely rebuilt gameplay, redesigned environments. I'm assuming they're going to add, you know, every... Oh, he is. Chris and Joe. Hold on. Well, you see what you're saying? I wish YouTube would allow more fucking shit on screen. Yeah. They've kept him buffed in every single game, dude. And if you paid attention, even in the first Resident Evil game, he was still pretty buff. He wasn't like super fucking jacked, but he was definitely one of the bigger ones on the team. You know what I mean? He was bigger than Wesker, ironically.
Not too shabby. Someone has shown up their neighbors.
And technically, you can go in the bathroom and catch a guy pissing, which is a funny nod to the original game. But I never do that because no matter how many times you kill him, once you get in the key, he'll pop back out. So it's just not worth it. You waste more ammo that way. And then, right here is the second small key. If I'm not mistaken, it's pig, crop, baby. Or is it, crop pig baby? Hold on. Yeah, I had it slightly mixed up. See, no matter how many times you kill that guy, you could blow his fucking head off. He will pop out of the bathroom right here. So it's better to just wait. Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. One thing I do appreciate, they made the puzzles a lot better. I don't know. I actually really like Superman Returns. Oh, alright, man. I thought you were going to stay up a little bit later because it's the weekend. But alright, I'll see you later. It's fine, dude. Yeah, no, it's cool. I'll see you later, man. I love how they added the sunset cycle in this game.
Gift? My blood?
Actually, I think Chapter 3 is probably one of my favorite chapters in this game.
I've got that intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? I should have left him in that bag to rot.
I'm sending you the details. Take a look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church. Condor 1, out.
But in the original game for this, it literally goes from day to night, instantly. There is no in-between. And I love the sunset phase they added. And I think for a horror setting like this, the sunset is perfect.
You too, huh? Take care of yourself, buddy.
And this, the whole, like, dock that they add is just fucking awesome. I also like how they significantly change up the village each time you come back to it. You have to return to the village 3 times in the original game to begin with. Once in the beginning, you visit it, then you have to come back on your way to the church, then you had to come back with Ashley. And those times remain the same. The difference is in this game they did more to change each visit up. Like this time, it's sunset, and then the fucking tower blows up, and you get ambushed by other villagers and dogs. Pretty big. Much bigger than the original games, by all accounts. This is probably the biggest Resident Evil game ever, in terms of sheer map size and content. So it's not just big to be big, they actually filled it with shit. Okay, let me see. Okay, now we're gonna go in here. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's a different one I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's, okay, right here. Honestly, I got nothing but great things to say about this game. I'm a diehard Resident Evil fan. And more than being a diehard Resident Evil fan, I'm a fucking obsessed with Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, I shit you not, is probably the game I have played the most in my entire life. I have beaten the original game no less than 30 times. That is not an exaggeration. Like, that is legitimately, I have beaten it like over 30 fucking times. God damn it, fucking. Okay, so, if this remake did not live up to the hype, you would be the fucking I would be the first person you would hear it from, okay? I honestly think that this game not only matched the hype, it exceeded it. Okay? I prefer this to the original game, and that is not something I ever thought I would say. But here we are, okay? Because, literally, everything that was good about the first game, the original game, I should say, was maintained and improved upon, and then they got rid of the problems and added a bunch of shit on top of it, okay? It's like they took everything that was good about Resident Evil 4, they modernized it to modern standards, so they made it better. They listened to fan feedback and switched the parts that people didn't like, and then they threw a bunch of classic RE in the blender, okay? This is the same team that did the Resident Evil 2 remake, and they brought elements of that in, as well as adding the whole knife shit with the parries and the stealth kills. So this not only feels like the ultimate version of Resident Evil 4, but this feels like they took elements from all the Resident Evils. They kept the stuff from 4, they took a bunch of stuff from the original Resident Evil, they took a bunch of stuff from Resident Evil 2 Remake, and threw it all together to make this one fucking amazing game. And this, quite simply, is one of the best horror games ever made, and one of the best fucking games ever made ever. And probably the best Resident Evil game. Obviously, that's open for debate, but it's up there in the conversation. Okay? And, I mean, you know, there was so much pressure on them to get this right. They would have been fucking crucified if they had fucked this up. And thankfully, they did not. They fucking nailed this. Damn it.
Out of the way.
And whatever complaints I have with this game are so minor, it's not even, like, worth mentioning. This is almost like a perfect fucking 10 out of 10 game. Honestly, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I don't think any game is perfect, even a 10 out of 10. There's never been a single game on the earth that's 100% perfect. Okay? But there are games that come pretty fucking close. And this is one of those games. I've already, hold on one second, let me check. I've already put like over 100 hours, 132 hours into this game. It's been out for a fucking year. I adore this game, okay? And they managed to take the Mercenaries mode, which is like one of the best fucking modes of any game ever, and make it even better. And then they took a while to do Separate Ways as the DLC, but that's because they made Separate Ways like 50 million fucking times better. Originally, Separate Ways was kind of added into the PS2 version, It's kind of like a bonus for having to wait much longer, and it was okay, but it was mainly just going through the same levels Leon did with shittier arsenal. It had some cool parts, but it really was kind of added as an afterthought. They fucking retooled and overhauled Separate Ways to be like 4 times larger than it used to be, and to be an actual proper DLC. Okay? And now the majority of Separate Ways is spent in unique areas fighting unique creatures. It's not just like a rehash of Leon's shit anymore. So, even Separate Ways got a massive fucking overhaul. Yeah. Roughly. Obviously, it's probably up for debate, but yeah.
Sorry, must have slipped.
And honestly, it's almost unfair to future Resident Evil games. Because this game is so fucking good that if I was the Resident Evil team that had to do the game following this, I'd be sweating.
Out of the way.
Like, this game sets the bar insanely fucking high, okay? And the people who made this game, okay, so here's an example. You're talking about how big the map is, okay? See this? See all the black spots? You can fully explore all this, okay? This is the village map, okay? Then there's the castle, and then there's the island, okay? So this is not open world, but it's really fucking big. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, they knew they had to do this right, man. And considering this game is already sold way more than even the original did after all this time, yeah, it's already recouped its development and then some. Last time I checked, it's already sold 7 million copies. Okay, for the record, the original Resident Evil 4, even after all this time, sits at about 6 million. And only sold 3 million in its first run, okay? So this game has already sold double what the original game did in its first year. And man, even the fucking atmosphere, dude, like this right here, this is perfect atmosphere. Mist swirling on the floor, fucking creepy, fucking chair set up, a picture of, what's his name? I can't remember the main guy's name. But you get the point. Saddler. That's what I mean. And this game is so good that even people who maybe didn't like Resident Evil 4, I would suggest they give this a chance, because the main complaint that people had with Resident Evil 4 that I've seen is it didn't have enough horror. I thought it had enough horror. Yeah, exactly. One of the main complaints that the original Resident Evil 4 got was that people didn't think it was enough horror. I thought it was, but whatever. They significantly amped up the horror in this remake. And bear in mind, they didn't get rid of the action. They just added more horror to it. So, it's like they didn't, you know, remove what was already there. They just added more spooky on top. So, for people who didn't play this game originally, because like, oh, it doesn't have enough horror, I would suggest this. So even people who didn't like the original game, I would still suggest this remake. And for people who did like the original game, it's, like I said, I literally have played Resident Evil 4 no less than 30 times. I've played it on GameCube when it launched, PS2, PS3, 360, Xbox One, Switch, fucking PS4. Like, I am the hardest core fucking fan of Resident Evil 4. And even I prefer this remake to the original game. And that's not something I ever thought I'd say. Like, this remake is so fucking good, it literally makes going back to the original game hard to do. And once again, we're talking about fucking Resident Evil 4. One of the greatest games of all time.
Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate. A deal well struck. I knew you were a go-getter. Give that the care it deserves, mate. Oh, you'll cut through the crowd with that right.
Ah.
Still come.
Even the fucking merchant, man. He is just as fun as ever, but they gave him way more dialogue. Okay, he has tons of unique conversations with you throughout the game. So he's still got the classic, what are you buying? What are you selling? But now he has like tons of unique dialogue throughout. Okay, they added tons of side quests throughout the game that you can do. And the side quests are actually good and give you unique rewards. They added a bunch of new guns. They kept, old guns. It's legitimately, the amount of complaints that I have to list on this game are so fucking tiny that it is legitimately hard to even call them complaints. Capcom fucking outdid themselves. And that's why Capcom is one of my favorite game companies. And also, I'm really excited because the Summer Game Fest, today's a big day for gaming, okay? The Summer Game Fest starts in a few hours. We're going to see a bunch of announcements there. Nintendo is having their Direct for the year, their big Direct, and it's a good chance where they're going to announce Switch 2, whatever the fuck it is, because everybody knows it's been leaked so many times by so many sources that it's coming either holiday this year or March of next year. So Switch 2 is on the way. They need to announce it sometime soon and build up hype. You can't just drop a system out of nowhere. So I'd be pretty sure that we're going to see fucking Switch 2 get announced officially and get our first look at it. Microsoft is doing a game direct today, and they said they're going to be bringing back a classic franchise. I have no idea what they mean by that, but they said they're going to be bringing back a long-dormant franchise, and that excites me, because Microsoft has kind of let a lot of their game series wither. So, 2K is announcing a big game, and it's either going to be Borderlands 4, Mafia 4, or Bioshock 4. Either way, all three of those possibilities excite me. I could always do with another Borderlands game or another Mafia or a new Bioshock after God knows how long. Literally, the last Bioshock game was 2013. Yeah, it's been fucking 11 years. So it's about fucking time we got more Bioshock. And they've confirmed that Bioshock 4 is in the works. They literally confirmed that last year that it's been in the works since 2019. So they've already been working on it 5 years. I would assume we'd see something pretty soon. Hopefully, with it being in development for 5 fucking years. Not that I blame them. You know, if they're going to follow Bioshock, it's got to be fucking good, so I don't blame them for taking tons of time to make sure it's fucking good. With the pedigree of Bioshock, if they released even a good game, it wouldn't be good enough. It has to be fucking amazing. It has a reputation to live up to. So I'd rather them take longer to make sure that it lives up to the pedigree than to rush it and be shit, so... But I still think, after 5 years, I'd like to see something. A name? Give me something, man. Either way, I love Mafia. I'm excited if they do another Mafia. So we have the Summer Game Fest, Nintendo Direct, and Microsoft Direct all in one day. It's a pretty big fucking deal. And we're probably going to see more of Sony as well because they're going to be at Summer Game Fest. And it looks like they're about to release the first DLC for Alan Wake 2. And that excites the shit out of me because I fucking love Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 is one of my favorite fucking games of all time ever. I got it day one. I 100% completed it. And I have the fucking Platinum trophy for Alan Wake 2. So as soon as they announce a DLC, I'm fucking in. And they've been dropping hints repeatedly that they're going to include it at this game, Summer Game Fest. Like, Remedy themselves, so... And they said that they were going to drop it technically spring, and it's still technically spring, even though it's June. Summer doesn't start till June 20th, so it would be just like Remedy to, oh, we're technically launching it at the very end of spring.
Welcome.
Let me see.
Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, I might sell some shit. Hold on.
Next time, buy something.
Oh, I'll come back. Oh, wait a minute. Shit, did I... Okay, I repaired my knife, just making sure.
Church. I made it.
Puedes correr. Puedes correr. No puedo.
I'll head back to the merchant, because I think I have enough to get the laser sight. But yeah, so, you know, we got a lot of exciting announcements today. We're hopefully gonna see Switch 2, what they've got planned and going on for Switch 2. We're gonna see a long-dormant Xbox franchise getting reawakened. Probably gonna see another big Take-Two game. And who knows what other surprises we're gonna see at Game Fest. There's usually always like a big surprise. This is as close to E3 as we're gonna get, since E3 is technically dead.
Well, look at you, mate. Got some rare
Fuck.
things on
Almost.
sale, stranger. Pleasant
I'll have to wait. There's also something they added to the game, Sunset. In the original Resident Evil 4, it starts out day and then it goes to night. Yeah, I do too. I missed fucking G4, man. The old G4, not the fucking shitty new one that barely got off the ground. That was so fucking awful. But, you know, E3 had been sucking the last several years, and nobody liked it as much as they used to. And then COVID came and wiped them out, and they just never recovered, sadly. So it was a mixture of them sucking and COVID. Yeah, I was happy for it to be back until I saw what it was. Okay? Dude, I fucking loved. I love G4, man. Okay, the old G4, okay? Alan Wake, I'm sorry, what am I saying? Sorry, forgive me. Adam Sessler was my shit, okay? X-Play was my jam as a kid, okay? I literally used to fucking watch X-Play every time it came on. Back when you literally couldn't record stuff for TiVo. I used to have my schedule set as a kid. Every time a fucking episode of X-Play came on, I would fucking watch it religiously, okay? X-Play was my fucking jam as a kid, okay? I loved Adam Sessler. So when they announced that they were bringing back G4 with Adam Sessler, I was over the moon until I saw how much the fucking new one sucked and how Adam Sessler's became a fucking pud. He became so fucking woke and just disingenuous and fucking mean. He's not even the same guy anymore. It's like he started hating gaming.
Damn it. Condor 1 to Roost. The church is sealed up.
And Baby Eagle?
Negative. Nothing yet. But they sure do have this place locked up tight.
I see. I can think of one reason they'd want to do so.
Oh, she's here. That's for sure. I'll find a way in. Condor 1, out.
You know, he used to be the type of guy. He used to be the type of guy that would never get political at all. You know what I mean? He just wouldn't get political. That's not who he was. Okay? So then he comes back, and not only is he super political now, but he's as left you can be, and okay, fine. Okay? But then he became one of those people who's like, if you're not as left as I am, then fuck you. And literally anybody who didn't agree with him was basically a Nazi. Okay? That broke my fucking heart, man. Okay, I don't have to agree with somebody politically to like them as a person. And that's what I feel like is tearing not only America, but the world apart. Okay? It used to be you could agree to disagree. I may not agree with your opinion, but I respect you as a human being. We can still be friends even if I may not agree with your political beliefs. Now it's, oh, you don't believe what I believe? Well, fuck you. I know all kinds of people that don't agree with me, that don't believe me. I'm friends with them all the same, okay? Somebody doesn't have to believe everything I believe for me to be friends with them. But people aren't like that anymore. It's either you believe exactly what I believe or you're basically a Nazi. It's so fucked up, man.
Jake, let's hope for no more surprises.
You know, so I wouldn't even, I am not on the left, okay? I used to be, I'm not going to get into a political thing, okay? But I used to be very on the left for most of my life, and now I've kind of gotten disenfranchised with the left, so now I'm more on the, in the middle. I wouldn't say I'm a conservative, but I'm no longer left anymore. I can't throw my hat in with either side. I think they both suck dick, okay? But either way, I don't care if he's left, okay? But G4 was supposed to be about gaming, man. I don't want to hear about your fucking politics. I don't think that politics should be in gaming, period. And I don't, you know, a lot of people will say that, but what they mean is I think my politics should be in gaming, okay? No politics should be in gaming. Left, right, of any kind, at all. Games are not for politics. Games are to entertain. If I want to watch politics, I'll fucking watch politics. I'll watch speeches and shit, okay?
Next.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree, man. I used to love old X-Play. Okay? Because they focused on games. Yeah, it should have been. But it was good for what it was, you know? You know, fucking Adam Sessler used to be a games journalist when that meant something. You know, nowadays we make fun of games journalists. Rightfully so. But we make fun of games journalists. But like when Adam Sessler was a games journalist, it meant something, and he was an actual games journalist. He would actually go and research the games, he would go and talk to the developers, do like full pieces. Like, Adam Sessler was like one of the OG game reviewers, okay? He came about in the 90s, the late 90s, okay? So before anybody else was doing it, before it was cool, he was there doing it. Before even G4, he was doing game stuff. That's why he got asked to join G4, okay? So he was one of the OG fucking game guys. One of the first people to make money off of gaming. Not like a streamer, but he still made money off of critiquing games. So I loved him, and now he's like a fucking weird old curmudgeon being an asshole to anyone that doesn't agree with him, man. It broke my heart. He's just so fucking hateful. Like, he unfortunately is like the fucking definition of the left scum. Where, oh, you don't agree with me? Well, then you're literally a Nazi. Literally, that's how they think. If you don't agree with me, then you're a Nazi. Okay? You can't talk to people like that. And honestly, it kind of pisses me off because the word Nazi has lost all fucking meaning. Now it's like a catch-all term for somebody that you don't like. Okay? I mean, it's a fucking spectrum, man. You can be an asshole. You can be a bad person and still not be a Nazi, okay? Like, Nazis were like a special level of evil. And like I said, man, now anytime we have somebody we don't like, we call them a Nazi. Well, I don't, but you get the point. I have to get that later, but it's still good to pop it. It's just tiring, dude. Okay? Like, when we used to call people Nazis, they were actually acting like Nazis. If somebody was like, we should ethnically cleanse this group of people, that's Nazi behavior. We should kill all of our political enemies. That's Nazi behavior. Somebody saying something you don't like on Twitter is not Nazi behavior. So, you know, and like I said, it was my childhood, man. I grew up watching X play. So, like, it really fucking sucks.
Good luck finding someone big enough to use this thing.
To see what happened to him, you know, it breaks my heart. Like, I looked up to him, man. I was a nerdy fucking kid. Damn it. Fuck. Yeah, but I feel like it's too late for that, man. They had their chance at a revamp and they fucking blew it. You know what I mean? That ship has sailed. At least for the foreseeable future. Maybe a few years down the road, but right now it's too soon. They already had their chance at fucking fixing it and they blew it. With their bullshit, so...
Got some new wares, stranger. You're in for a treat.
There are enough weapons here to get a party going.
Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate. Your valuables won't do. I knew you were a go-getter. Will that be all then? Oh,
Finally.
I knew you'd choose that one. We've been come back anytime.
Oh yeah. And the laser sight doesn't just upgrade the gun. with the laser sight to make it more accurate. It actually gives it a much higher chance of critical headshots. So it actually gives the gun a stat buff. And right here you can find the third statue. They hid these statues throughout the game.
Looks like there's something over there. Damn. Look at the size of that.
Yeah, the castle in this game is fucking enormous.
Come on. Fill the tank when you're done.
Damn it. And you're about to see one of my favorite parts of this game. Actually, probably one of my favorite parts of any of the Resident Evil games, actually. See, this is one of the things they added in the remake. There's entire new sections they added in the remake. And originally in the first game, in the original, I should say, it would just start out day and then it goes to night. In this game, they added this whole sunset phase, which I think is great and fits the whole horror aesthetic. But they added this entirely new area that you're about to see to get the boat. And something about this area just fucking speaks to me. It is like perfection. It almost looks like something right out of fucking Bloodborne. It is like gothic scenery at its finest. It's this fish dock. And you can see, you see the sun setting. You see the fucking gnarled branches. Like, something about this area just fucking speaks to me. Like I said, something about this area, man. The way it looks, it just speaks to me. The fucking gnarled branches, clawing up to the sky, the sunset, the wading through the water, the wooden structures on the wood. Like, I just fucking love this area, man. And this was not in the original game at all. And like I said, this just strikes me as something you'd see in fucking Bloodborne. I love it. Like, this is peak atmosphere. ¡Un forastero! ¡Ahí está! ¡El pequeño! Damn it.
Next.
The gameplay in this game is so fucking great, man. It's tense, it's harrowing, it's responsive. It perfectly straddles the line between action and horror. You can fight back, but you never have enough supplies where you're just spraying and praying. You're always fucking overwhelmed by enemies. Damn it. This game is horror. It's just a different type of horror. And you know when people try to say, Resident Evil 4 isn't horror, it's action. No, it's horror. It's just a different type of horror, okay? Resident Evil 4, or Resident Evil Classic games, was being hoarded by zombies. Being able to have to move through zombies in a narrow corridor and barely have any supplies, okay? Resident Evil 4 is horror, but it's a different type of horror. It's 15 people with pitchforks breaking down the door trying to cleave your fucking head open. You're surrounded. You're overwhelmed. It's horror. It's a different type of horror. And 15 bloodthirsty dudes trying to fucking rip open the door and climb in the windows to put a hatchet in your face can be just as fucking intense as zombies, honestly. It's just different. And it was different for a reason, okay? By the time Resident Evil 4 came along, they had been doing the same thing for over 10 years. They needed to change. Like, the series was stagnating. People were even bitching that Resident Evil was too much of the same thing over and over again. Okay? So they changed. They changed it up. And I can always understand people appreciating the classic games. God knows I played the classic Resident Evil games. I love Resident Evil in all of its forms. Okay? I pretty much played every major Resident Evil game and most of the spin-offs. And beaten them all. It's just, you know, at the same time, series need to change as well. And you can't make everyone happy. You just can't. Like, take Assassin's Creed. Everybody hates on Assassin's Creed these days, which kind of upsets me, but regardless, I don't give a fuck. Ubisoft's kind of become, like, the cool thing to hate. It's, like, safe to hate on it. You know, like, they call it safe, edgy. it's safe to hate on Ubisoft. But, you know, everyone's like, oh my god, these new Assassin's Creeds, they're nothing like the old Assassin's Creed. This is not the Assassin's Creed I remember. Yeah, well, I remember when fucking Syndicate came out, you know, the game before it, and people said, oh my god, it's the same shit year after year after year. I'm tired of Assassin's Creed being the same game year after year after year. So then what do? They changed it, and now, you've changed it too much. So the same people who were bitching about Assassin's Creed being too different were the ones bitching about it not changing ever and being the same thing year after year. You can't please everybody. Plus, honestly, in my opinion, going full RPG kind of worked because Assassin's Creed had always been fucking around with RPG elements. Okay? Like, from Assassin's Creed 2, you built up a settlement, you had different sets of armor with different gear, then they had skill trees, so like, they had RPG elements in many Assassin's Creeds for years. So it kind of makes sense that they would just fully play into that. They've been toying around with it for a while. And honestly, I like the RPG Assassin's Creeds. There's a lot of good shit there. Assassin's Creed Origins is like one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games ever. I put 100 fucking hours in that game. I love Origins, man. Odyssey's fucking great too. And also, people try to tell you, Assassin's Creed Odyssey has nothing to do with Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, it does, okay? They just didn't finish it. Okay? Because, you know, if you play all the way through Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it's basically the Templars' origin story. Which is absolutely a vital part of the series, so... People saying that Odyssey has no connection to the rest of the series is just fucking dumb.
That should do it.
Un forastero.
And it's amazing to me how many people will say, oh my god, these RPG Assassin's Creeds aren't real Assassin's Creed games, and then simp for fucking Black Flag. Oh, you mean with the basically a game that wasn't an Assassin's Creed game, that was a pirate spinoff? Okay? Black Flag is a fantastic pirate game, okay? And a fucking shit Assassin's Creed game. I will die on that hill. If you judge a Black Flag as a Pirates game, it's great. If you judge it as an Assassin's Creed game, it sucks ass. It has almost no connections to the other games in the series. It's more focused on pirating and sailing the seven seas than any of the Assassin shit. Okay? And literally, when the game was pitched, it wasn't even meant to be an Assassin's Creed game. They had sailing, okay? They had sailing in Assassin's Creed 3. Because there was, you know, vineyard missions. There were several Revolutionary War battles that were on the open seas. And then executives from Ubisoft saw the gameplay, the sailing, and they said, oh man, you guys have sailing, and pirates are popular, make a pirate game, okay? So even the fucking pitch for Black Flag was, make a pirate game. They didn't say, make an Assassin's Creed game that has pirates in it. They said, make a pirate game. Okay? So it never should have been a main Assassin's Creed game. It should have been called Pirates Creed and labeled as a spin-off. That's what it really is. Okay? So, like I said, it's fucking hilarious having people try to say, well, the Assassin's Creed RPGs, they're not really Assassin's Creed games. But my favorite Assassin's Creed is Black Flag, the one that's the pirate game. And it really fucking irks me that I constantly see people saying Black Flag is my favorite Assassin's Creed game, when it's one that's, like I said, it's one that's arguably not even a real Assassin's Creed game. It's a pirate spin-off, okay? And once again, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, okay? If you love Black Flag, fine. But I am a firm believer in calling a spade, okay? And if your favorite Assassin's Creed game, out of all of them, is the one that's not even a proper Assassin's Creed game, that's a spin-off, then I have to ask myself, do you really like Assassin's Creed, or do you just like pirates? And if you like pirates, and you like a pirate game, fuck yeah, good for you, but be honest about it. You like Assassin's Creed 4, not because it's a good Assassin's Creed game, but because you like pirates. There is a difference. And whenever I ask people, why do you like Black Flag? Why is Black Flag your favorite? Well, I love pirates. Okay. So you don't like it because it's a good Assassin's Creed game, you like it because pirates. Okay? So if your favorite game in the series is the one that's completely separate from any of the other games in the series, and arguably wasn't even a main game, are you really a fan of the series? And that's not me gatekeeping, okay? I made this point before, and I'll make it again real quick, okay? Fox Adventures. Star Fox Adventures is my fucking jam. One of my all-time favorite games, okay? That is a Star Fox game that is a spin-off. It is literally in 95% on land with only a couple of flying sequences compared to, Star Fox is a plane game. You get what I mean? Spaceship, you get what I mean? It's a flying game. Now, I'm not a big fan of the other Star Foxes, but I love adventures. Would I call myself a Star Fox fan? No, I would say I'm a fan of Star Fox Adventures, okay? So if the only one you like is the one with pirates, just say, I'm a fan of pirates, okay? Because saying that, Black Flag is the only one I really liked comes across disingenuous. Okay, you're a pirate fan, not an Assassin's Creed fan, and there's nothing wrong with that, but be fucking honest about it. You didn't like it because you thought it's the best Assassin's Creed game, you liked it because you like pirates and it's a good pirates game. And that's fine. But a spade is a spade, bro. And people saying that they don't like the RPG games because they're not like classic Assassin's Creed. They're too different. But you do like the one where 90% of it is fucking piracy, sailing the seas? That's classic Assassin's Creed? The ship? No, it's not. And I guess part of it is just the fact that I like RPGs.
Good stuff, stranger. Got a selection.
So, doesn't really bother me. I guess if you didn't like RPGs though, then...
won't do you much good in the grave.
And once again, I'm not trying to be like a...
He's all rubbish. It
I'm not,
makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice.
I'm not trying to be a dick or say you're not a real fan. I'm just saying, like, if the only game in the series you like, or the only movie, or the only book is a spin-off, are you really a fan of that or the spin-off?
You're a real professional. Will that be all then? Let us know when you've made some room. A wise choice, mate. Its ammo will penetrate just about anything. Welcome.
Oh, you can put the laser sight on there. That's cool. I might have to try that.
Anytime.
Actually, what are the stat differences between the gun I'm using and that? Power 1.10. Power 90, but then it also has penetration. Giggity. Giggity! I'll keep what I got for right now. And, you know, like I said, I'm not shaming anybody that likes Black Flag. I just feel like you should be honest with yourself. You should be honest with other people. Don't be like, you know, oh, I'm a huge fan of Black Flag because it's Assassin's Creed game. I like it because it's a pirate game. And I'd be like, you know what? I like pirates too. I get what you're talking about. Okay? And it also kind of sticks in my craw, right? Because they call it Assassin's Creed 4. Like, it's not just an Assassin's Creed game. It's the next main Assassin's Creed game. When that is a fucking lie. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, before I take the boat, I forgot I have that key. I can open that locked chest. Forgot about that. Okay? And on top of that, man, the fucking modern day gameplay of Black Flag made me want to literally fucking swallow a gun. Okay? Oh yeah, let's walk around in a modern office with a tablet. Okay? Even people who hate Desmond. I actually like Desmond. I know that's an unpopular take. I know like Desmond is universally hated, but I like Desmond. Okay? Even people who hate Desmond have to admit that Desmond sections were better than walking around the fucking offices with a tablet listening to cringy meta jokes. Oh, we're actually working at Ubisoft. Oh, that's so clever.
You have the stench of battle.
Now I can go fight El Fishy. You know why pirates make the best ladies, man? Because they're all about the harpoon. We're gonna need a bigger boat. One second, hold on. Okay, somebody called me from fucking Minnesota and then hung up. I don't even know anybody from Minnesota.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Yeah, not today, you fishy fuck. I don't even like fish, you bitch. I'm a fucking chicken nuggets guy, a chicken strips guy.
Where'd you go?
We ain't talking chicken tenders. We ain't talking.
You tough son of a bitch.
Hold on a second. Got a text message. Oh my god, die, you son of a bitch! Thank God. Alright, I'm gonna end this part here. I'll be back.